very strong momentum early this year, but now we see the moderation in the momentum. We still believe that Korea and Taiwan and maybe Vietnam as well, supply chain economies in Asia could outperform for the rest of this year, especially relative to China. But the momentum is weakening, and this will complicate the monetary policy decisions. Although we still believe that the outperformance of Korea's export will allow BOK to cut to the extent that the Fed is also cutting.
We've got only 2 BOK meetings left for this year. I cannot believe how time flies. So October and November, the street is gearing towards October, but some in the markets are thinking maybe November. Which camp are you in, and what kind of a rate cutting cycle do you envision for the BOK?
We are in the October camp. Probably 80% probability cutting in October rather than November. And then in terms of cycle, again, this is not a recession cut. So this is a cut for disinflation. So adjustment cut in the sense that the terminal rate will be a neutral rate, not the lower than neutral rate under the case of recession cut, and this will be very gradual, meaning that 25 basis point cut per each quarter down to 2.5 middle of next year, rather than successive back-to-back cut. Having said that, if the August job numbers U.S. job numbers coming out early September is surprise on the downside, and then our U.S. team views that in that case Fed might cut 50 basis point, then BOK could consider a bit of faster cut. Although our baseline scenario is that no recession cut, still resilient, just the disinflation adjustment in a way to have a very orderly, slow, gradual easing both in the U.S. and Korea.
Gohoon, how would you characterize the South Korean consumer, and how would you characterize the South Korean labor markets?
Soft and softening. And that's why we think that not cutting in August is okay, but further delay in cutting when inflation is falling could be potentially exacerbating the burden of the household, to the extent that we don't see much of a positive spillover coming from strong export to domestic demand.